What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And folks, this Kino arc is just tiring your boy Doody out. There's just so much content. Man, Doody spent what, 4 hours yesterday, 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours doing a podcast, going over the last Kino Casino felting that happened to Phil. And there was stuff I forgot. So today I was watching it to see if there were any nuggets out there that I wanted to focus on, and lo and behold, yes, there was something Doody missed, and it's related to Kino exposing Phil, exposing the zoo that the man has in his house. And yes, it's a zoo, and the reason why he decided to keep it a secret. And of course, Doody did talk about it and speculated why that would be, but he confirmed it right here, folks, in this podcast. And he also confirmed one other thing. So apparently it's not just one animal. It's not just two animals. It's just not three animals. There is a literal zoo in Phil's house. A literal zoo in his house. And yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be just a couple animals. We heard about the bearded dragon. We knew about the rabbit. We know about Jasper. It just seems like this man decided to, instead of taking his poor wife to the goddamn zoo, he decided to bring the zoo to her. That is just some autistic level regarding this. Anyway, let's play this clip here where he talks about Phil banning people, especially Kick supporters. And then he gets into the conversation about the pets.
Somehow it's really owning us, Phil, that you're cutting off your financial supporters.
Oh, man.
So this is what, it's a rabbit.
Okay,
so Phil has a rabbit of knowing
That's the guilt talk. He decided to.
By the way, it turns
Like,
out him
basically-
having the rabbit and why he kept the rabbit secret was because it was against the rules of his homeowners association to have the rabbit, and that's why he kept it secret along with the rest of his exotic menagerie of animals.
I imagine his house is like Dr. Doolittle's house.
It is. He actually has over 30 different animals.
Like Ace Ventura.
He couldn't take his wife to the zoo, so he brought his zoo to the wife. You see what I'm saying?
DJ.
Wow. Now, some people might say, well, he's using hyperbole. He doesn't really mean 30. Phil has 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. I don't know. Knowing Phil and his mental capacity, and knowing how much he talks about woodland creatures, and of course, let's not forget the bank leaks. The bank leaks did show some very expensive charges to PetSmart. Some people speculated that Phil was wasting, hundreds of dollars every week on Jasper to pay for like a golden fountain or whatever. And apparently it just wasn't for him. It was for all of these other fucking animals that this man has. And so far we confirmed that he has a cat, a rabbit, and a bearded dragon. Let's see if he mentions any additional other animals, because I'm guessing PPP probably knows the list of animals, and he's probably just leaking it little by little. I'm hoping that on Friday he exposes it all. Like, I'm hoping that there's a DM somewhere where TPP says, hey, well, tell me about your animals. How many animals do you have? And Phil just list all the animals and their names. That would just be amazing. I would have so much. I would have content for a week over that just one fucking DM. I really would. Please, God, if there is a God out there or some higher power, please let it be. Please, in the troves of DMs, let it be that Phil has a list of all of his wild, exotic creatures. Let's keep going.
Trump was banned because he brought up a toxic meme. That is not allowed.
A toxic meme.
Where's that one right there with the
Meme to
flames?
just use the phrase rabbit, yeah.
No.
It's his entire chat, and he's just melting down.
Oh, man.
Said no drama, and he did.
Look at everyone. Everyone's, wait. This is funny. So he banned someone. So everyone torches, like to be like, like the village.
Standing in solidarity.
pitchfork. No,
Yeah.
unban him, which then causes him to ban those people.
So, Midnight Streams has a question.
Okay.
He says, for $16, he says, I need a sub amount specifically for felting Phil. I'd pick 0, but obviously that doesn't work. What should the total Phil death sub be? Any ideas, or should I be on the lookout? Well, the number is 220, but obviously you can't do 220 subs every time. So it'd be like 22 would probably be the code for 220. What do we think?
Okay, wait. The Phil would be, what's a good number That's reasonable.
Probably 22 for the 220.
22. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Could I ask you, excuse my ignorance, what does that mean, 202?
So
I have no idea.
So the police department in Phil's town, they categorized him as a code 220, which is code for a mentally disturbed individual / mentally ill individual. So they call him in over the police scanner. Yeah, we got a call from a 220. Disregard, response time long, is essentially the joke.
That's actually pretty funny.
Decided to go ahead and do it anyway, so now he can be banned.
Yeah, that's great. The 220. Shout out Broside Phil for putting that content out there. It's beautiful. Let's keep going. I wonder if they do focus. So real quick, let me just show. I think Sav has it. Hold on a second. Let me go to Sav's. Let me go to Sav's. Yeah, I think Sav posted it. She posted the clip where they mention. Hold on, Sav. Right? I'm not following Sav. I know she posted it. She mentioned it. Let's see here. Sav. Diddy's looking. My apologies. Well, yeah, Sav did post it online, and she actually showed the clip where he does talk about the he does mention specifically the not the Komodo dragon, the bearded dragon. Now, I mean, that's pretty weird to have a bearded dragon in your house. Good God. Oh, here it is. I think I found it. So here it is. Yep. So shout out Sav. So here's a post. Actually, it was DXP.
More details
it was
on
DXP
the
that
DSP
posted
zoo.
it.
The DSP zoo isn't as amazing like as I'm trying to make it out to be. But I think he has about 6 different animals.
Okay,
he has like a bearded dragon, and he has like a chipmunk, and he has like a he has a couple other things. I think he has like a snake. Give us more details on the DSP zoo.
All right, so confirmed, I guess, that Phil has about 6 animals. It's a bearded dragon, a snake, a cat, a rabbit. That's 4. And then I guess he has 2 more. I don't know, maybe fish and birds. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's weird as all fuck. I don't know why he has so many animals. Well, I kind of know why. He has a pathetic life. It's just something for his wife to do, so that she doesn't ask for, hey, it's just another roadblock Phil puts into their household or their marriage. So he makes her huge and fat by ordering her DoorDash to make her lazy, so that all she wants to do is, she's tired all the time. All she wants to do is go work her part-time job, come home, and just watch TV. Which to Phil, that's an amazing life, right? So he puts that barrier there in that relationship by making her fat. Then the second thing he does is he gets her all of these fucking wild exotic animals. And then he says, well, we can't go anywhere. We can't go on vacation. We can't leave the Snort Fort for a couple hours because we have to take care of all of our pets. See how Phil does? It's just a manipulative tool that he uses and adds another barrier into their lifestyle so that cat can't do something. Trust me, I can imagine poor Cat sitting there being bored out of her mouth and saying, hey Phil, why don't we go to this festival on Saturday or whatever? And Phil sitting there and saying, all right, what excuse can I use? Okay, well, I don't work on Saturday, so I can't use that. Well, I have to grocery shop. All right, well, I could do that in the morning. Well, who's going to watch the pets? Who's going to make sure that Jasper doesn't eat the Komodo, to eat the bearded dragon, or eat the birds, or eat the rabbit, or eat the fish? You see what I'm saying? It's just another barrier. So when people ask Phil, like when PPP asked him, hey, why don't you come down to Florida? We could do something. We could make content. And Phil came out and said, well, no, I can't because I can't leave Jasper. It would traumatize him. It's just a load of shit. It's just an excuse for him to not actually do something. It's just one more barrier that he throws in his relationship with him and his wife so that he doesn't have to do anything. It's a built-in excuse, essentially. Oh, it's not me. It's the animals. It's not me. It's Cat because she's too tired and lazy to do anything. See what I'm saying? It's just, it's a horrible situation. And when people sit there and say, well, no, Cat's a grown adult and she makes her own decision. Yes, I understand that. But when you have a partner that you trust and you believe, you don't expect them to actually do self-harm. You don't expect them to throw barriers in your way, like making you fat and obese, right? You would think that their partner, or believe your partner, would have the best intentions. So instead of maybe ordering DoorDash 3 times a day, maybe he might say, hey honey, why don't we go in the kitchen and cook together? We could talk, we could have a conversation, let's play some music, we can make a salad, you know, we can have a nice dinner and spend quality time together, right? You would think your partner would do that. No, Phil would rather order her fucking milkshakes at 12 o'clock at night and have her sit there and consume all of that sugar. But of course, Phil's not a normal person. He's a selfish dirtbag who only cares about himself. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.